January 27th, 1983. This is Joe Todd, interview with John Travis Lilley. Mr. Lilley, where were you born?
I was born in Dangerfield, Texas.
When's your birthday?
February the 18th.
What year?
Yeah, 92, I guess it was.
1892.
Yeah.
Okay. How long?
91.
91.
91, yeah.
Who was your father?
Huh?
Who was your father?
John Travis Lilley.
Was he from Texas?
Huh?
Was he from Texas?
Yeah.
And who was your mother?
Sarah Cheatham. She's from Texas, too.
What'd your father do?
Well, father was crippled. He couldn't do anything much. He farmed, or tried to farm, but he couldn't work. He just couldn't oversee things.
Mm-hmm. How long did you live in Dangerfield?
I didn't live there just a little, 2 years.
2 years.
I believe it was.
Then where'd you move?
Moved to Dial, Texas. It's a little town south of Honeygrove, about 5 miles. Ain't no town, just a little store.
Mm-hmm. You have a farm there?
Yeah.
What'd you raise?
Raised cotton mostly. Corn and oats.
So you chop cotton then?
Yeah.
How do you chop cotton?
Chop cotton and pick cotton too.
How do you do it? How do you chop cotton?
Chop it with a hoe.
With the hoe?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
It's got a handle about so long, and all you go along and just go around and chop it out.
What, chop the weeds out?
Huh?
Chop the weeds out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thin the cotton out and chop the weeds out at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the Spanish-American War?
I don't know much about it, no.
Yeah. Okay. How long do you live in Dial?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's been so long. I don't know. It's several years, but I don't remember just how many. I moved from there and let's see. By golly, I just don't remember. I lived there several years, though.
Mm-hmm. You go to school there?
Huh?
Did you go to school there?
Yeah.
What was the name of the school?
It's Dodge School.
Remember your teacher's name?
No, I don't. Well, Sam Rabin taught there one year. I didn't go to him, but he taught there.
Mm-hmm. You go through high school?
Yeah.
Where at?
Honeygrove.
Honeygrove? What year did you get out of high school?
Huh?
What year did you graduate from high school?
Oh, I'll tell you, I don't know. It's been so long, I don't remember.
Okay, and you were in World War I, right?
Yeah. In World War II, too.
Do you remember when the Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated?
Huh?
Do you remember when the Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated?
Yeah, I remember when, but I don't know. That's about all I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you join the Army or get drafted?
I was drafted in the Army.
What year?
I don't know.
Was it after the war started?
Yeah.
1917?
Yeah.
Where'd you go through basic training?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Fort Sam?
Yeah.
How long was basic?
Oh, well, Claire, I don't remember now. It's been so long.
How was the Army chow?
Huh?
How was the Army chow?
Oh, it's all right.
It's okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
What unit were you in?
I was in, 343rd Machine Gun Battalion. I was a machine gunner.
What division?
90th.
That was a Texas-Oklahoma division.
Yeah.
The TO patch. You go overseas?
Yeah.
When'd you go across the water?
When?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you to save my life.
Remember the boat trip?
No. No, I don't.
Where'd you land in France?
Let's see. I don't remember where we did land. I don't fucking remember now.
Was it Le Havre or Brest?
No. What did you say?
Was it Le Havre?
No.
How about Brest?
Yeah, that's where we landed.
Brest?
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's been so long till I forgot all that stuff. Gosh.
Mm-hmm. What was the first thing you did in France?
Well, about the first thing you did, you put us out and we got there and it is stormy weather. Everything we had is just as nasty as it could get to be. So we had to wash our clothes and try to get them cleaned up. The first thing we done when we got out there.
How long was it before you saw combat?
Well, let's see. Gone if I remember now. I couldn't tell you to save my life.
You get to Paris?
Huh?
Did you go to Paris?
Yeah.
What was Paris like?
Huh?
What was Paris like?
Oh, no, I never did get to Paris. I
Oh,
went
you
all
didn't?
around it,
Oh, yeah.
but I never did get to Paris.
What were some of the towns you did go to?
Gosh, I don't know them. I hadn't thought of it in so long. We went plumb around it.
Mm-hmm.
Never did get to Paris.
Yeah. What were some of the big battles you were in?
Well, I was in about all of them. It was.
Meuse Argonne?
Huh?
You in the Meuse Argonne?
Yeah.
Can you describe what that was like? What did you do in that battle?
I shot a machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
That's my work as a machine gun.
What kind of machine gun did you have?
Vickers?
Vickers?
Yeah, and another kind. I forgot the name of it. We had two, but I forgot the name of the other. Vickers, one of them though.
Was it a water cooled?
Huh?
Was it a water cooled machine gun?
Uh-huh. Both of them.
How long did the Meuse Argonne last? The battle?
Why? How long?
Yeah.
Oh, search me. I couldn't tell you to save my life.
Any incidents that you remember about that?
Well, I was firing the gun, and my number 2 man was lying down by the side. He's feeding my gun. I was firing it, and the shrapnel hit him neck and broke his neck. Lying right there. Had to call up. There's 8 men in the squad, and I had to call up the next man to take his place. Just roll him out of the way. All you could do.
Did it kill him?
Yeah, dead. Over there, broke his neck.
Yeah. Was that in the trench?
Huh?
Were you in the trenches there?
Yeah.
What was the inside of a trench like? What were the walls made of?
What?
What were the walls inside the trench like?
Oh, just a solid wall of, looked like, I don't know whether it's brick or whether it wasn't brick, I know. But It just looked like hardwood or something. I don't know what it was. We was in and out.
How many times did you go over the top?
Well, we were just over the top the whole time. it just,
How deep are those trenches?
there's about 7 foot, something like that.
How'd you climb out to go over the top?
Huh?
How'd you climb out to go over the top? Out of a 7-foot trench?
Oh, they wasn't but about that wide, you know. You could get your feet on the other side and pull yourself up.
Do you have to carry your machine gun?
Huh?
You have to carry your machine gun?
Yeah.
How heavy is it?
I think I carried the barrel. I think it weighed 39 pounds. And number 2 man carried the rest of it. Tripod and set on. I think mine was not 39 pounds.
Where is the Musar going? What part of France?
Gosh, I don't know now. It's I doggone if I know.
How about the Belleau Wood?
Huh?
How about the Belleau Wood? Were you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I was there. But I couldn't tell you where it was.
Anything happened there that you remember?
No, nothing, only that man getting killed lying there beside of me.
Yeah. Any?
We was on the hike nearly all the time, you know. 5 times one night we had to move.
Where was this?
It's, I don't remember what places it was. I just don't remember. But I know they moved us 5 times one night.
Are there any incidents during World War I that you particularly remember besides that one man being killed?
No, not particular, no.
So you were a machine gunner during the war?
Yeah.
How long were you in combat? How long were you in France?
Well, I just don't remember. I couldn't tell you to save my life.
What was your first reaction the first time you saw the Germans?
Well, we didn't, you couldn't hardly see them when we contacted them. You knew they was out there, but you couldn't see them.
How far away were they?
They wasn't, I guess a half mile.
Half a mile?
Yeah, something like that.
Did you go to Germany after the war?
Yeah.
Were you in the army?
Huh?
Were you in the Army of Occupation?
Yeah.
Where at?
Oh, I know. Been so darn long till I don't remember all that stuff.
Can you describe Armistice Day? What'd you do?
Armistice Day?
Yeah, what'd you do on that day?
Well, we were in a little town. It just had a few old people in it. And we never done a thing in the world, only just lay down and rest and sleep. Didn't do nothing that day.
Were you firing your machine gun up until 11 o'clock?
Huh?
Did you fire your machine gun up until 11 o'clock?
No.
No?
No, not after.
Did you hear all the fire and stop?
Yeah.
You go out and celebrate?
Huh?
Did you go out and celebrate that day?
Oh, we kind of celebrated a little, yeah.
What'd you do?
We stayed in the camp as some old people. We was in a little old place. There's some old people there, is all there was there. And we just kind of fooled around there with them, kind of helped them a little bit.
Was that in France?
Yeah.
What'd you do in the Army of Occupation?
Well, we done a little of everything. If there was to be done in the Army.
When'd you come back to the States?
Well, I don't remember the dates. I just couldn't tell you. See my life.
What'd you do in the? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There's just a lot of that stuff that I can't remember. I've forgotten all the dates and everything, and I just tried to forget it.
Yeah. What'd you do in the 20s?
Huh?
What'd you do in the 1920s?
Well, I couldn't tell you to save my life.
Be a farmer?
Yeah.
Did you live in Texas during the Depression?
Yeah.
There at Honeygrove?
Honeygrove. I lived south Honeygrove, about 5 miles, a little old place called Dial.
How did the? Oh, go ahead.
I farmed there. Had a farm.
How did the Depression affect you?
Well, so many ways I don't know how to tell it.
You have plenty of food?
Yeah, we had plenty of food. That didn't affect our food. It was awful hard on us in several ways. You couldn't do what you wanted to do, and that made a lot of difference.
I guess money was pretty short.
Yeah, it just wasn't none. No, we didn't have none anyhow. It's hard to get.
Did you have any big dust storms down there?
Yeah.
Describe a dust storm.
Huh?
Could you describe a dust storm?
Well, it just, that wind would get so doggone high there, it just, everything would just go black. You couldn't see nothing. Dirt flying around there and dust. Awful bad.
How long would a dust storm last?
Well, it lasts sometimes 30 minutes or more, an hour sometimes. Just gets so dusty you couldn't see nothing.
How'd you keep it out of your house?
Huh?
How'd you keep it out of your house?
You didn't keep it out.
You just cleaned house, I guess.
Yeah, you bet.
Did you do any work for the WPA or CCC?
WPA?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
How about CCC?
We was on the WPA some.
You were?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Anything it was to do. Any kind of work.
What kind of work did you do for them?
Just like anything you do on a farm. You ever on a farm?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know about what kind of work you done. Well, that's what we did.
Yeah. What were you doing when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor?
Huh?
What were you doing when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor?
Well, we was trying to keep out of the way. If we could.
Were you still in Texas?
Huh?
Were you still in Texas?
Yeah.
So, did you join the Army then for World War II?
Yeah.
Did you join or were you drafted?
I was drafted. I didn't join it.
You were drafted for both wars then?
Yeah.
What did you do in World War II?
Just about the same as you did in one.
Were you a machine gunner?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a machine gun all the way through.
What unit were you with?
343rd Machine Gun.
No, were you in the same unit in World War II?
Yeah.
Where'd you serve in World War II?
Well, God, it's been so long till I don't know.
Were you in the 90th Division again?
Yeah.
What kind of machine gun did you have in World War II?
The same, about the same kind I had before.
Was it a Vickers or was it a different model?
Well, there's two another model besides the Vickers. I don't remember what the name of it was.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Vickers mostly.
Yeah.
So I hadn't thought of that, and I don't know whenever.
Then you went overseas with the 90th in World War II then.
Yeah.
Were there many people like you drafted for both wars?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Hmm. Do you remember anything that happened in World War II that you remember specifically?
No. Nothing knowing just about what usually happens in one.
Were you fighting the Germans or the Japanese?
The Germans.
The Germans? You ever see the Germans in World War II?
Huh?
You ever see the Germans in World War II?
Yeah.
What'd you do when you first saw them?
Huh?
What'd you do when you first saw them?
Well, we got ready to take care of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Well, I couldn't remember the town. I couldn't tell you.
Were you in Italy?
No, I didn't go to Italy.
You didn't?
Uh-uh.
How about Sicily or North Africa?
No, I didn't go to Africa either.
What'd you do when the war ended? The big celebration?
Oh, yeah.
VE and VJ Day?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a big day all the way around.
What'd you do that day?
Nothing. Didn't do nothing. You know, people, we was in a little town that, there wasn't nothing but some old people in there. And, they sure was glad to see it. They was getting tired of that stuff, you know. They sure was glad to see it.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to the World's Fair of 1936 in Dallas?
In 36?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, there was a big World's Fair in Dallas.
Yeah. I've been there, but I didn't go in 36, I don't think.
When's the first time you went to Dallas?
Well, I went twice down there to the fair, but I don't remember what dates it was.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't tell you.
Are you married?
What? No, never been married.
Mm-hmm.
They had a special on a train to go to Dallas from down where I lived and go down there for $1. And boy, they was loaded down from head to foot. Couldn't get them all on there.
How far is Dial from Dallas?
It's about 100 miles.
100 miles?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What's the closest big town to Dial?
Yeah, Honeygrove's the biggest one.
Honeygrove?
Yeah.
How big's Honeygrove?
I don't remember that population was. I just don't
Remember,
They had quite a few people there.
remember some of the prominent people?
Huh?
Do you remember some of the most prominent people in Honeygrove?
Well, some of them there was in business. The Lanes had a pretty good sized store. And, they were the main ones there.
What did the town of Honeygrove look like?
Well, it's in a square. Built in a square here across there. Businesses all around the whole thing.
Is that the county seat?
Yeah, and then the county seat was in the center. The town was just built around it. 4 ways.
Well, do you have anything you want to tell me about your wartime experiences?
I don't like to fire. I just don't like to talk about
Yeah. Well, I think we have a good interview.
it. Huh?
I think we have a good interview.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah, I want to thank you.
yes. Now I put this card right in here.
Mr. Lilley, when did you come to Oklahoma?
In 1913.
1913?
Uh-huh. Been here a long time.
Yeah. Where'd you move to in Oklahoma?
6 miles west of Caddo, I bought a half a second land out there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What'd you raise out there?
I raised wheat, corn, oats, cotton, mostly cotton.
You have
Lots of cotton.
you have a tractor, you'd use horses.
Yeah, I had horses.
Horses?
Yeah.
How many teams?
I had two teams, two different teams.
How much land did you plant?
Well, we planted about 100 acres each year. Mostly cotton, though.
How long does it take to plow 100 acres with horses?
Oh, we could bear 25 acres with a team. A lot of times, if it's real bad and needed plowing awful bad, boy, you could plow it in a day.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't like to get over too fast, though. You don't do a good job.
Yeah.
You go slow.
How far west of Caddo was your farm?
6 miles.
6 miles?
Yeah.
How big was Caddo?
Well, Caddo's a pretty good sized town.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember the population down there, but
So when you joined the Army, were you in Oklahoma when you joined the Army? Were you
Yeah.
drafted?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I moved to Oklahoma in 13.
Yeah. How many people did you have you help working the farm?
Huh?
How many people helped you work the farm?
Well, different ones at different times, just owing to how the grass got bad. We tried to keep up with it in 2 cultivators running, kept them running nearly all the time.
Mm-hmm. You and who else?
Huh?
You and who else worked? Did you work the farm by yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a brother that he wasn't able to work.
Mm-hmm. How come you came to Oklahoma?
I just don't know. We just sold out down there and just decided to come up here.
Yeah.
Came up here though before I moved. Come up here and bought a place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you go through Oklahoma City?
Huh?
Did you go through Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
What was your first impression of Oklahoma City?
Well, we liked it mighty well the first time we come up here. I liked the looks of everything pretty good. We decided to buy a place.
Mm-hmm.
Went ahead and bought it.
How big was Oklahoma City?
Oh, I don't know how big it was. It's not near as big. It wasn't near as big as it is now.
Yeah.
But it was a good sized town then.
Mm-hmm. Do you still have your farm?
No.
Hmm.
No, I couldn't farm it and I couldn't get nobody to work it. We just had to sell it.
How long have you been in Oklahoma City? How long have you been in Oklahoma City?
I've been here about, I know how many years I have been here. I like to farm. I like to out on the farm. Work.
Did your brother move up to Oklahoma with you?
Huh?
Did your brother move to Oklahoma with you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it just you and him on the farm?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hmm. What was Western Oklahoma like during the Depression?
Boy, it was pretty hard to get anything done. You couldn't hardly hire nobody. You didn't have no money.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't get no work done hardly.
Did you ever think of going to California?
No, I never did. A lot of them did go,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't never like the idea.
Was Caddo the nearest town to your farm?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's 6 miles.
Yeah. Do you remember anything significant that happened on the farm? Any interesting stories?
No, I don't believe so.
Well, Mr. Lilley, I think that'll do it.
Well,
I want to thank you.
yes.